Hey, y'all. Let's see. Oh, angle like that. Man, that ain't very great.
Wait, Kate, we're on the couch today because we don't want to be close to Maverick because he's still trying to go to bed. So.
Which I don't think it's really going to help, but there we go.
Are we crooked? I feel like
I
we're
feel like
crooked.
we're kind of crooked.
Well, just like this.
Okay.
Are we less crooked?
Hey, everybody. Tennessee, Oklahoma.
We'll just wait for. We have to give it a
South
second
Florida,
so Facebook can hop on.
Rhode Island. I'll tell you what, guys. It has been a day. Oh, my foot's stuck. It's been one of those days, and you guys will see in a coming video here probably on Saturday. But the last couple days have been pretty wild. My foot is seriously stuck.
Are you okay?
Okay, there we go.
Sorry, everybody.
Y'all are rocking and rolling. We got a lot of rain, and that has to do with my predicament. Actually, if you guys saw our story on YouTube, you kind of know what happened. I kind of have a stuffy nose. Sorry, guys. Hey, Utah. Looks like Facebook's on there. Hey, guys.
Hi.
So yeah, it's been one of those days, at least for me. How was your day, Mars?
It was kind of crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Today, we will say, Marcy, this was her first day babysitting while I was at work.
No, but yes.
Really? Well, kind of.
What was yesterday?
Yesterday, I was only gone for like an hour. Oh, I did have to go to a couple of jobs yesterday, but I wasn't working. I was giving quotes. So
So to him, he wasn't working, but he was only home for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I'm like, what was yesterday? What was 3 weeks ago? Like.
Yeah. Well.
I guess today's just the first day that you started.
Like it actually been.
And like my voice is kind of gone too. Sorry. I didn't realize we were both sick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, Mars. They corrected you. You can't babysit your own kids.
I wasn't going to say anything because I was like, what? I mean, I can't be a full-time babysitter. Then I'd be a nanny. But I'm their mom, so I'm just mothering.
Yeah. Yeah. Marcy's got a full-time job. Oh, yeah, man.
A few of them.
Yeah. Three of them. Three of them.
Okay.
No snow here, just rain.
Yeah, lots and lots and lots of rain.
They said we were going to get like half an inch, and we got 3. All of our ponds are completely full.
What are you wearing?
What do you mean? I'm wearing a jacket.
Are you cold?
Kind of. I don't know why I have a stuffy nose. It's kind of annoying.
I do. You'll all know why he has a stuffy nose on Saturday. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Okay. Well, we're going to start. We're going to answer some questions. We're going to give you a little look at behind the scenes of our life.
Woohoo!
So, answer some very commonly asked questions. If you have some questions, feel free to comment. Crandall might.
Okay, wait. I just saw a good one about the binky.
Okay, we'll start there.
We'll start with the binky because that was on our last video.
Well, we're over on the couch for a reason.
Maverick is not asleep for a reason. So, actually, when we do these lives, I feel like he's never asleep.
Yeah. Okay, so the thing is Maverick has napped every single day since we took away his binky.
Which he was not doing before.
Yeah. So, for the last 3 days.
3 or 4 days, yeah.
He's taken a nap, which is like a huge win. But it also sucks because now he's actually waking up at like 6:45. Well,
and we probably need to push his bedtime to like 8 instead of 7 because he is napping.
Yeah. Which we have to decide what we want. Do we want him to wake up earlier? We got to talk about this. We got to figure out where we want to give him less sleep. I don't know if I want it to be a later bedtime.
I would rather a later bedtime and a later bedtime so he wakes up later.
Yeah, but like today, his brothers woke up the same time as him.
Yeah, everybody was up at 6 this morning.
6:45.
6:45.
Yeah.
Felt like 4.
Yeah. But, so it's going okay. Last night, he was so sad. He looked at me and he goes, because he knows that his binky's gone. Like, he knows that the trash has gone out. He knows that it's no longer here. But his problem is he knows his brother says Binky, so last night he looked at me and goes, Harvey's Binky. And I just was like, oh gosh, sorry, like you can't have it. He does love, I don't know if you guys saw in the video, but he has a monster truck that
Like
one
a
of you
stuffed
sent
animal
him.
monster
Yeah,
truck.
it's like a stuffed monster truck, and then he has his duck. So he's currently, yeah, you can't really see him. Wrong side. But he's, oh, that's the
Harvey.
twins.
That's the twins.
Hold on, it's going to flip. There's the twins. They're sleeping, and they're sleeping together right now because, oh, there he is. And he's like in the bottom corner.
Is he in his bed?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's his hair.
And
And
his elephant. I think it's his elephant.
no,
But his light's still off, so we're good.
I was going to say he has like his elephant and his duck and his monster truck, and he made me put the moose on him. His little blanket
really?
moose that one of you guys sent him. I think you guys have sent him all of his stuffed animals, but his elephant. That I got for him.
Forever ago, yeah.
So, but he had to have all of them on his bed, and maybe he's still in it.
The twins look so cute.
I know, they're so cute. I'm just seeing if Harvey finally fell asleep, because Harvey, well, he'll just stare, like, with his eyes open.
I think he sleeps with his eyes open. Yeah, I swear he's sleeping with his eyes open.
No, because see, he just closed them.
Yeah, well.
At least he's not crying.
Yeah.
At least he's not crying.
Harvey is a really happy baby lately. It's like eat, sleep, and then he's just awake and
But
happy.
so is Paxton. Paxton just doesn't give as much
Expression.
expression.
Yeah,
like,
Harvey does a lot of smiles.
Paxton is very, now that he's feeling better, I think switching formulas has helped him a ton.
Yeah.
He's going to the bathroom. He just went to the bathroom.
Good.
Like, just now too. So, like, he's been so much better now that his tummy stuff has been a little bit better. But they do have their doctor's appointment tomorrow. It got switched from last week till tomorrow. We have a few concerns with them that we have to bring up to the doctor tomorrow, and we'll talk more about that in a later video.
Yeah, an upcoming
So we're not
video.
really going to talk about it tonight until we
Because we don't
meet
really
with
know
the
what's
doctor.
going on yet.
So, yeah, that's tomorrow. Okay. Does Maverick like his brothers? Yes.
Yeah, and I think he is enjoying them more and more every day.
Yeah. Like, today he just wanted to cuddle with Paxton. I wouldn't say he necessarily has a favorite either, which was something I was concerned about, that he would cling to one versus the other. I don't think he does.
No, and, that will probably change over time. I mean, hopefully it doesn't, but I'm sure. I mean,
we all have favorite siblings.
Yeah, we all have favorite siblings. But they're also close in age that hopefully they just
they all
pal
kind of
around
get
together.
around together, yeah.
But no, he's gotten way better with them. I mean, he's still with the binky stuff. Like, he'll try and take their binky sometimes.
And he'll get, like, not aggressive, but you know how toddlers
just,
are. And it'll be like,
hard.
whoa, grab him. And he tends to do that to Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
Harvey tends to get more of Maverick's roughness than Paxton does. And I don't know why that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it could just be because Paxton hates the swing. So Harvey's in the swing. Paxton would rather just be in the pack and play. Yeah. And so Maverick will come up and take it from Harvey. And I think that's like a big reason, is because Harvey's more accessible than Paxton is.
Yeah, you're probably right. I saw. Oh, wait. What other questions do you have?
I have those.
Okay. I just saw a question about Goose.
Goose! Oh, Maverick is so excited.
So excited.
Every day, Goose. And, like, his cute little prayers. Masu Goose. Masu's prayer. Pray? Prayer. Pray Goose is what he says.
Yeah.
And cutest thing. We're so excited for him.
Yeah, but he's coming home this week.
Yeah, we go get him this weekend.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that video. That's
is
gonna be a
Maverick
good one.
coming with us?
I don't think so. My parents are gonna babysit all of the boys while we go, because it's a long drive. It's a long drive to go get him.
Yeah, and with this being Maverick's Binky transition week, I don't really want to take him in the car.
Yeah, because we would give him his binky in the car if we were going for a long trip too, and it would help him.
Yeah.
So we're not ready to deal with that yet.
So.
But yeah, so we're getting Goose back this week, and we are super, super excited about it.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm
really
interested to see because Maverick. I mean, Goose was. He hasn't. I don't think Goose has gotten that much bigger, and maybe he has. I don't really know. It's hard for me to like picture him how he was before versus now. But it'll be interesting to see the Goose and Maverick dynamic. They're gonna have to. Obviously, we want Maverick. We want Goose to know that Maverick is in charge of Goose. Like, we don't want Goose to overpower Maverick. So it'll be interesting to see that transition and how that goes.
Yeah. And I think Maverick is a little bit more stable. Like, he can
definitely.
stand and he can...
When he wants to ride on Goose's back, he could now.
Yeah. I mean, we all know how good he is at a bike. Like, Maverick, you know, he's stronger and more grown up than he was even 4 months ago. Like, we watched videos of him 4 months ago, and it was like, he couldn't talk. Like, he didn't...
Yeah, it's crazy how much things have changed. We didn't even realize.
I didn't even know Maverick knew his ABCs. Today, he's sitting there singing the song. The kid can count to 10, and I didn't teach him.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, he's picking
I mean, I've taught him how to count to 5 and to 3, but not to 10, and he's like 7, 6, 8.
He'll count backwards too. He'll go 8, 7, 6. His 4, 5, 6. Those ones sometimes are missing, but.
And his favorite letter is S.
Yeah. A B C D S. So it's by no means perfect.
But he's getting
there.
He knows that Dad's favorite color is black.
Apparently, I don't know that, but
you don't have a favorite color, so we let him pick.
Okay.
I'm not being demanding. Colonel, do you have a favorite color? No. Okay, Dad's favorite color is black. Mom's favorite color is pink. Maverick's favorite color is blue. He says Harvey's favorite color is green, and Paxton's favorite color is either yellow or orange, depending on what he wants to say. So.
There you go.
Yeah. But it's so cute.
Gosh.
Okay, are we getting more animals?
No. Well, okay. There's your answer, y'all. No, I want to. We want to get Zan a friend. We want a pen for Zan, like, so that we can. It sounds bad to say lock him up because it's going to be a big area, but lock him up. He's
pen him in, like every other person.
Like
like
pen him up. I keep putting him in the pen, but he just keeps getting out, and I don't have the materials to fix it, so he can't get out.
Yeah, because the goat can jump 6 feet high
and fit through wire that's like that big. It's
like
crazy. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so down the road, hopefully sometime this year, yes, we'll get fencing up, and then we'll be able to get like 2 or 3 more goats to be friends with Zan. But that's gonna be down the road. Down. We've got other. Here's the thing: we like the animals. Well, Marcy doesn't as much. I like the animals.
We all knew that. Like,
yeah,
if you guys are surprised by that, don't be.
We'd rather
you came
get
from
stuff
I'm
done
a
on the
Survivor,
house.
you know that I'm not an animal person. If you came from before I'm a Survivor, you'll have seen me taking care of the farm. I mean, heck, if you guys saw our video that was on Saturday's video.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch Saturday's video of where I pretend to be Crandall, you should go watch it, because that first 7 minutes is a very accurate thing for me, feeding the chickens. It doesn't happen.
Yeah. Which is okay. It's all right. But yeah, Lynette says house first and then animals. Yeah, that's kind of what we're like. Let's house, focus car, in, get this kids. Done. House, car, kids, animals. Shop.
Pool.
Marcy wants a pool. Guys, living down here, it is so hot in the summer. We've got to get, we'll probably.
A cruise.
I'll either build a pool or we'll get one of those above ground pools. Which the above ground pool is good because then we can keep the kids from getting in it.
Yeah.
Easier. But yeah, who knows? That'll come down the road. Dirt bike trail. Yeah, Patty, that's right. Actually, it's dirt bike trail, house, and
Don't tempt him.
Oh my gosh, don't tempt me. It'll be, oh my gosh.
The
If I
thing
could get
is-
some equipment over here, get an excavator and a skid steer, oh my gosh, it'd be amazing.
So a little bit about us that you didn't know, we love watching YouTube.
We talk about this every live. Yeah, everybody
So
knows.
this last week, we sat down with this family and we watched dirt biking. Like, it's what we like to watch together.
Yeah, and we love doing it. Well, I love dirt biking. We actually got Marcy a dirt bike, but
we sold it.
We have no dirt bikes, actually.
Neither does your dad.
No, nobody in my family does anymore. We went from, like, last year we had, like, 15 to this year, none.
No. Kreml's, I guess our brother-in-law grew up dirt biking. We should ask him more about it.
Yeah, he used to race and do all that kind of stuff. Which is what, if Maverick wants to do it, then I want him to do it. Like, we're into the I want to push him into that, I guess. And if he wants to, great. If not, we'll find something else that he likes to do. But as of now, you guys see how he is on his bike. I'm pretty sure he wants to go ride motocross and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so cute. But I'm excited for him to, like, explore new things, too. He's gotten really good with a ball recently.
Yeah, he calls his soccer ball basketball.
Yep. But he, like, even is good at kicking the soccer ball. So, like, he's gotten good at other things. So I'm excited. Okay. Best part about the twins. Or having twins. I mean, there's so many things that is, like, that I love. It's so weird. I love holding two babies.
That is weird.
Yeah, I love, like, holding two babies or, like, matching them. I love putting them in matching clothes. And I
did ask, somebody said, can you tell them apart if they're not in matching, or if they're in matching clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because, like, in my head, and I've been telling myself this, in my head I assume Paxton is bigger, but I don't think he's that much bigger. I think his head is just a different shape than Harvey's, so he looks bigger.
Yeah, I think he is. I bet he's still a pound bigger.
You think?
I think so.
Because they're about the same length. I'm anxious to see what tomorrow's doctor's appointment's like.
We'll see.
Because I want to see, like, what their size difference is. But I like matching them.
How much did we say that Paxton weighed? Is he 11.4?
11 on the dot.
11 on the dot?
Yeah.
You think he's gotten to 12 yet?
No, I bet he's like 11.5.
Okay, maybe 11 and a half or something.
Yeah. I like seeing their personalities be different. Like, watching them do things at their own pace. Like, Paxton rolled over 2 nights ago. Like, from being on his stomach to on his back.
Like, what the heck? I think he did it on accident.
No, I think he just got so flustered that he pushed himself up and then...
And then tipped.
Yeah, tipped. But, hey, that's a big step. Where, like, Harvey hasn't really even shown any... when he lays on his stomach, he just sits there. Like, he's perfect.
Okay, I gotta address this. There's some stuff going on in the comments. Carol, by no means are we perfect parents. We are the most imperfect parents ever. And if we come across as trying to come across as we're perfect parents, that is absolutely not how it is at all.
No,
there's like no way. Like,
I mean, Maverick had leftovers for dinner tonight.
Well, I mean,
and
there's just a
noodles
million things. Like, it's no, we're not here. We don't do this to show off or, you know, to say, hey, we're better than people or whatever. Like, this is just us in our life, and we're 2 young kids trying to figure out how to raise our own kids. So yeah, that's, I mean.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Nowhere near perfect.
I mean, you guys know. If you guys watch the channel, you guys know what's going on. So, anyways, okay.
Your favorite part about having twins?
My favorite part about having twins? It hasn't come yet.
That's fine.
I don't love, like, I like the baby stuff, like the baby stage. I like holding a baby, whatever. But I really more like it when they're Maverick's age. Or, like, I like kids when they're Maverick's age, where I can actually play with them, roughhouse. Lately, me and Maverick have been playing with our airplanes, and that's super fun. We just grab them and we chase each other around like we're flying airplanes. And it's, like, stuff like that that's just like, oh, my gosh, this is the coolest, you know, funnest little thing. Or taking Maverick out to ride his bike. Can't wait to get him a little dirt bike so that we can go ride our little dirt bikes together. You know, just all of those stuff. So that's more what I'm looking forward to. Like, I don't know. My favorite part would be playing with the twins, like when they're smiling and happy.
Yeah.
Give you that big smile.
Yeah, definitely not the diapers.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. We've said it. There's a bajillion diapers.
Okay. Do you want to do the first one or the second one first?
I don't know what either of those are.
Okay. We've had a lot of people ask us if we do YouTube and Facebook for your full-time job.
Okay, that's a good question. So, are we full-time YouTube, Facebook?
We don't make any money off Facebook.
Yeah, we don't make any money off Facebook. Okay, we make like $5 or $10 actually off of Reels.
Yeah.
Which is basically nothing. So this is a loaded question. Yes and no. So, I mean, you guys know we're doing like between 3 and 5 videos a week, which is a pretty decent amount, I feel like. Yeah. Like, that's pretty full-time. But I'm also still doing construction.
Yeah, it's not enough.
It's not quite enough
to pay our bills.
Yes.
So.
And I think it probably would have been closer, but then having twins, we didn't have very good insurance. We only had insurance through the state. And turns out, if you have twins, you pay for double of everything. Every doctor's appointment is double. Every medication is double. Like, everything is double. And so that we weren't necessarily expecting that. And so that, I don't want to say set us back, but it used up more of our reserves than we thought it would.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So I do have some construction jobs and stuff that I'm doing right now because just to help with that. Yeah. So, which is good.
So, and in the next, with that being said, like, obviously Crandall has to work. So with that being said, videos might transition a little bit more to being more me, Maverick, and the boys, where Crandall is now.
I have been off work since like November.
Yeah, so he hasn't.
I basically took a sabbatical from construction and then, yeah.
So there will be a little bit of a transition that you might notice.
Who knows?
Yeah, we're not really sure. Which means at the same time, house projects
go down. Won't get done quite as much in a way.
Yeah, because Crandall, he's working in construction. He doesn't want to come home at night
and have to do more.
So like little things will get done, but as for big things, until he takes another sabbatical.
Yeah, we really do. So I see some stuff. You can get paid for Facebook as well as YouTube, right? We don't have enough followers on Facebook to hit that threshold. What was I going to say?
You tend to take sabbaticals.
Oh no! What I was going to say is hopefully by the end of the year, then we'll be full-time YouTube, Facebook. Hopefully within like 6 months or something like that. Well, it just all depends on how things go and stuff like that. But that's our goal. We do want to be full-time YouTube and Facebook. And
we want to be able to give you guys good quality content.
And be able to, the hard thing is too, we have all of these projects and they all cost $1,000 to do this, $1,000 to do this, $1,000 to this. And so we're trying to be able to save up and then be able to do some of these bigger projects and do it start to finish instead of halfway. Because that's kind of the way, why we do our projects the way we do is a lot of times we have the opportunity to get some of these materials. So we get these materials and then we do that part of the project. And then we have the materials for something else. And so we jump over and do that. So that's kind of.
Whether that's because like a perfect example is we have leftover wood from a previous project to do another project. So like in the laundry room, it's not all the way done, but we already have materials for another project that we can start without having to spend more money.
Yeah, it's
so
really
projects
confusing.
like snowball. So then everything in the house just ends up being worked on.
Meaning all of the projects are basically going to get done at the same time.
Yeah. No kidding. They probably will.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah.
I mean, in all reality, the last thing to be done will be baseboards, and that'll be the whole house at once.
Yeah, yeah.
So everything has to kind of be at the same
And I'm
color.
dreading that because then I have to paint again.
Colonel does not like painting.
I don't like painting, you guys. I do not like painting.
So.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm way too far. I can't read a single one of those. Do you want to go on to the next question?
Yeah, you start.
Okay. The next question is, so what are our goals for this year? If you guys didn't know, Colonel and I are both very goal-oriented people. We
believe in goals.
We believe in goals. We believe in setting your eye on something and going towards that. And we've been extremely blessed to have completed goals way faster than we thought was possible. But at the same time, there are some goals that have been on our goal list since we got married and have just got pushed and pushed, or we haven't completed yet, or we complete it and then it goes away and then we bring it back. So, we believe in goals. We believe all of you should set goals. If you don't have goals, go make some, because it's amazing what can happen when you have goals.
Well, I think, I'm sure all of us have like ideas or dreams or like aspirations or goals.
And if you
gotta write it down.
Make
like,
some.
Yeah, if you don't make some. But I think that's honestly that like the biggest thing for us is writing it down. And we just keep a running tally or a running list in my phone of like, okay, and we'll sit down like maybe once a month and we're like, okay, what did we get accomplished off of our goals? And we are not the best goal achievers by any means. Like,
we're not.
We don't even like, we work towards stuff and things, but for us, we're good at writing them down. We aren't necessarily good at following up until we go back a month later and we're like, oh, we actually did that. And we did that. Oh, we need that.
It's kind of always surprising.
It is always surprising.
But like, the thing is our goals will be like sometimes the stupidest thing. I remember we had just got married and it was Christmas Day and our microwave broke.
Where was this?
We just got married, so it was in Logan, Utah. And our microwave had just broke. And on our goal list for 2 months was to buy a new microwave.
Did we buy one?
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, because we had my brother's old one. And that's what we had got when we were married. Like, we were using his. And then it broke on Christmas Day.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
Your mom pressed start and it just never turned on.
Huh.
So.
Wow.
But, like, that was on our goal list. And I just remember being like, yeah, let's put it on there. Like, it's something that we need. It's a goal that we have to buy a new microwave. Like, weird thing to have on the goal list.
Like, we do put some dumb stuff. But it's like, why not? And I think, too, like with anything, like the more you do it, the better you get at it. And so we always try and we'll put a couple of these smaller goals that we know we're going to accomplish just so that our brains are like, oh, look, we got something done. We can check that off the list or whatever.
One thing that was on our list for a year and a half was bedside table lamps.
I was on there for like 5 years.
We haven't been married 5 years.
It may as well have been on there for 5 years.
It was one of the first things to go on our list, and it was the first thing we crossed off when we moved into this house. When we got that bedroom done. The night we got the bedroom done, I bought bedside lamps.
That's right.
Yeah.
And now we need to redo our bedside tables.
Our bedside tables, because they don't match the lamps.
Because we've redone a lot of our furniture, or we've redone a lot of furniture. Yeah. We redid those when we were still living in Utah.
And our palette was gray.
Yep. And now our palette is like more brown and cream.
Tan, neutrals.
Okay, whatever that means.
It's like, yeah, neutral colors. Like nudes.
Right, okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. So now we've got to repaint those, but that we'll definitely do in the summer.
I actually tried to buy a new set yesterday. But the guy didn't want to give them to me for the price I wanted them for.
No, did you lowball him?
No, he was selling 2 of them for $50, so I offered him $40.
He said no.
And he said no.
You didn't want to pay $50?
Well, I also didn't want to drive to where they were.
Oh, free.
They were in Carlton, Texas.
How far was that?
Like an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of far.
So, but.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd ask. I mean, they're on Marketplace. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, you'd always ask for a discount or whatever.
Yeah. But he just was like, no. I was like, okay.
Well, he knows he's already listed them for a good price.
And then he sold them, and I was like, okay, fine. I wasn't meant to get them. But another thing that, as you guys know, on our list is another car. But that thing has come on and off our list so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, have we told them the story of how we got your first car?
No.
We may have talked about it a long time ago.
Maybe we should do it again this summer.
Or just see what we can do. Okay, we'll give you guys a breakdown. You guys leave a comment if you think this would be something cool to do. Now, okay, before I say this, other people have done stuff like this, but I feel like we could make this a little bit different.
And maybe we do it out of the jet ski.
Start with the jet ski. So our first, when I was before we got married, I was working construction. But then I also started to do like flipping stuff. And so I buy lawnmower, or actually I wouldn't even buy them. I just go get them for free. I just posted an ad, hey, looking for any broken down lawnmowers, four-wheelers, go-karts, everything. I want to learn how to be a small engine repair mechanic. Sorry, guys. Oh, my nose is so stuffy. And I would have people reach out and say, oh, hey, I've got a lawnmower. You can have it. It just doesn't run. Or I've got a four-wheeler that's taken apart and we couldn't get it to run. You can have it. And so I started accumulating all of these things. And I think in the first year of me doing it, I probably did 15 or 20 lawnmowers, both riding and push mowers, 10 or so four-wheelers, a snowmobile, 2 boats, a go-kart. Yeah, horse saddle. That one did not work. And I think that was it.
Those chainsaw.
Yeah, chainsaw, pressure washer, leaf blower, like kind of all the small engine stuff. Well, what I would do is I'd take that money, I'd do that, and then I would start saving it, and then I would use that money to go buy a broken four-wheeler that I could then sell and make more money off of.
I remember the first time we bought a dirt bike. I was so nervous.
I think we paid $950 for it.
And it was like all of our savings went into this broken dirt bike.
Yep. So, but at this point, it hadn't cost us anything technically, because that money had just rolled over from thing to thing to thing. And so I fixed this dirt bike, and we flipped it, and we made like $500, and it only took me like a day to do. And I was like, let's do that again. So then we kept doing it. Well, then we got up to we had like $4,000, $3,000, $4,000 from this. So from zero to this, and I had learned all of the skills along the way.
And you found out you actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really do enjoy it. And so then we were like, okay, we need to get Marcy a car. Let's go get her a car. We ended up finding a car for like $3,000 or $4,000.
It was like $3,000.
That was also the worst car we ever bought. We ended up putting like $6,000 into it.
Yeah, the transmission went out.
Yeah, after we drove it for like 10,000 miles. So that was awful. But we called that Marcy's lawnmower car because we got it for free from the lawnmower moved up to there. So maybe, yeah, you guys want to see like a series this summer of where we start with like the jet ski, and
I hope we can start with the jet ski. That means Carla wants to get it done.
I know I want to get it done. Maybe we go, because we really love boating as a family, but can't really afford to get a boat. But if we did it this way, then it takes longer, but we build ourselves up to it, and then it's like it was free. It just took the time and the effort to do it. So maybe we'll do that this summer. We'll see. I think it'd be fun. We can take you guys along on the journey of, we started with a broken jet ski and we ended up with something.
Yeah. That leads us back to our initial question, what our goals are for this year. Will you go stick in Paxton Spanky?
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, he does not. He's so grumpy. Okay. So obviously there's different ones becoming full-time on Facebook and YouTube. Kind of already said that. That would be an awesome thing to achieve. Our house is a huge one. Getting flooring in our house, finishing it all would be great. But we also are very realistic people, We have to do some things on the exterior of the house, but I don't think the entire exterior will be done this year. That's okay. Kendall wants to build a pond in the backyard. And I'm thinking, you're wanting to get that done this year, right?
Yeah.
Because then the ducks and everything will have like a nice place to hang out.
I basically want to build. If you guys saw, I think I pointed out in our last fire video. Basically build a huge duck pond, fence in the whole thing, and we can have geese and ducks and whatever in there. But it'll be a fully enclosed thing, so no predators can get in there. Build a floating duck house in the island, and a little fish pond.
Kind of like if you guys have seen I'm a Survivor.
Yeah, like their front pond.
They have, I don't know if people know that's in the front.
Oh, well.
Well, they have this pond and their ducks are there, where the pigs are.
Yeah.
So,
and where the
goat
playground.
The goat playground is.
Yeah.
So, it's just a fencing area for their ducks, their goats, like this nice area. And we hope that we can have that.
Yeah, do basically something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are some other goals we have for this year?
Get the interior of the house done.
Yeah, I said that, and I said some things on the exterior.
Yeah, the interior for sure. Exterior, I don't know. We want to get our shop and tiny house done. So I'd probably say interior of the house and shop, and which works because if we do the exterior, it'll be during the winter because we've got to redo our roof. And that will be done.
And don't we have to do the soffit and fascia though this spring?
Yeah, we probably should just because of the bees. They're so bad.
So bad. Last year, oh my gosh, we both got stung on.
I got stung right on the top of my head by the killer wasps.
And I got stung right here.
Oh, that hurt.
It was so painful. It was on the 4th of July.
Yeah, we just came back from boating to grab something, and then we were going back to the lake, and we both got stung walking in the front door. Oh, it was awful.
Well, no, you got stung walking in the front door. I got stung because you had left your car door open, and I went to close it so that Maverick wouldn't get stung. And I tried to run and get the car door closed, but it ended up stinging me.
Yeah, that was, oh my gosh.
So painful.
That was awful.
So bad.
Awful.
I'm trying to think if there's like anything else. We have a few family trips that we have plans.
Yeah, I think that's, I mean, obviously, guys, the house is the big thing. We want to get that done and then just keep growing the farm outside. Getting our front yard done, the pastures fence, the dirt bike track, the pond. Like there's a never-ending list of things. It's it'll just take time, I guess. So we're excited for what's to come.
Yeah, and going into that, we do want to, like we've said, grow this channel page. Yeah,
bring you guys along this whole time.
So we are planning on going.
Sharing goals for this year. Potty training. Yes.
Yeah, actually, we have got Maverick to sit on the toilet twice now.
Yeah.
Twice. And he's starting to tell me, he's starting to tell me that he has to poop. But like today, he told me Harvey pooping. 20 seconds later, I noticed that he's pooped.
Oh, really?
And I was like, he did that 2 days ago. He said, Paxton pooping, Paxton stinky poo-poo. And I was like, no, Paxton doesn't have a stinky poo-poo.
And then he does.
He had a stinky poo-poo.
Good to know.
So if you, notice things, that's one. Yeah, potty training, obviously kicking this binky all the way out. Yeah. It would be a great one.
Yes, the pond will be completely fenced, so the kids can't get into it either.
Yeah, that's the stipulation on the pond.
Yeah, because it's not close to the house, but it's close to the house. It's close enough to the house.
But meeting some of you, that's a huge one of our goals. So we are planning on going to the Okie Expo, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
First week of June.
Yeah, first weekend in June. So we do want to meet some of you if possible.
Yeah, if you guys are going to be there, we're going to be there. So we'd love to meet you. I know it's kind of hard. I don't expect you from New Zealand and England and.
Oh, hey, one day though.
Utah and.
That's a goal we have.
Yeah, one day.
New Zealand and definitely England.
One day we'll do a meet and greet in New Zealand and Australia and England and probably places all over the States too.
Yeah.
Be fun. So, anything else, Mars? Is that the
That's the list?
Good deal. Well, thanks you guys for jumping on here with us. We've enjoyed answering some of your guys' questions. If you guys have more questions, leave them in the comments and we'll try and get to them.
Yeah.
So, thanks you guys for watching.
We're slowly getting back into a routine of answering comments. I know when we had the boys, we weren't able to answer very many. But now, at least I have a little bit more time where I'm able to answer some. So we try to
keep commenting. We love all the comments. Like we go and we read through it. You know, if we don't respond, we're still reading through it.
Yeah.
And we love it. So
they're awesome.
Thanks you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.